Now that we have the upload confirmation ID ready, the following workflow to develop is the System1 Update Work Items. And the task of this workflow is to update the work item by adding the upload confirmation ID into the comment section and changing the status to completed. So for the precondition, we should be on the update work items page when we execute this workflow. And for the post action, the comment is changed to the upload confirmation ID and the status is changed to the completed. And we should be able to close all the pop-up window in this page. So this workflow will have two arguments. And before we start, again, if you enjoyed this video or find it helpful, please give this a video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to keep you updated with new tutorial and tips. So let's go back to UiPath Studio, and here right click on the System1 folder and select add a new sequence, and we will name this sequence System1 Update Work Items. Then hit the create button, and let's start by creating the two arguments for this workflow. First one is the comment, so in comment, and the next one is the status. So both are in direction and of type string. Next to that, we will be adding an attached browser activity. So here, work item details page. Now let's indicate that page and just validate the selector. That should be fine. Next, we need to add a click activity to click this update work item button. So let's add the click activity and update the label name. And now let's indicate that button and check the selector. That should be good. Let's highlight just to verify. And that one is fine. So hit OK. Let's try to enable simulate click. Next is after we click that button, this window will show up, and we need to use another attached browser activity because the selector of this window is different compared to the first System1 window. So in the UiPath Studio, again, let's add an attached browser activity next to the first attached browser activity. Let's collapse this first, and this will be for the um, update work item pop-up. Now let's indicate that page. Let's edit the selector, and this is one of the different attribute of that window. It has an HTML window name property or attribute. So just hit OK, and here we need to add a type into activity to enter the confirmation ID in the comment field. So let's add a type into activity, and this will be typing into the comment field. Now let's indicate that field, and let's check the selector. It has a text area tag, but I guess we can add additional attribute for this. Mm, yeah, it has an ID, so let's add that and hit validate. Now click save and hit OK. Then for the text, it should be the in comment at argument. We can enable simulate type property as well. Next is we need to select the status. So we need a select items activity for that. This is the status. Then let's indicate that, and as usual, we get an error. So click this button beside the selector field, open UI Explorer, and let's indicate the element again. And now here, select the select tag. and select the ID attribute as well and validate and hit save. So now we have a working selector. We can click highlight just to verify, hit OK. Now we will be taking informative screenshot, of course. Okay, where is that? Let's cancel it first. It's not showing. Why is that? I cannot activate it. Hmm, how can I check this? Maybe I should minimize this. Take informative screenshot. There you go. Alright, now I got an informative screenshot for this activity. Now for the item, it should be the in status argument. Next, next to that, we need a click activity to click this update work item button. So in the UiPath Studio, look for a click activity and place that after the select item. Let's indicate the element and edit the selector. That should be fine. Hit OK. We can also enable the simulate click here. And for this activity, we will set the delay after property. I will be using 5000 milliseconds or 5 seconds because there are cases that after clicking the update work item, the confirmation pop-up will not immediately show up. So it would be helpful if we have at least 5000 delay to wait for that pop-up to show up. So that is the purpose of the delay after value that we set here. So after that, let's try to add some comment here. Just a sample and click it manually. And this will be the web page alert. So after that, we need to click the OK button. So in UiPath Studio, we will be adding another click activity. And I will just indicate that this is for the pop-up OK. And indicate that button. What happened? Escape first. And indicate. Oh, it's not indicating this page. Okay, it's working now. And let's edit this selector. So I think this one is good. I can also click highlight just to verify and it's working. So hit OK, but we will not enable simulate click for that activity. Next to that, we need another click activity to click this close button in this page to close this pop-up. So let's use another click activity. Okay, I think I'm having some lag in my UiPath. I can use this, look for click, and I will just indicate that this is to close the page or update page. Now indicate that button, edit the selector, and I think it should be fine. Let's highlight just to verify and hit OK. And that is all that we need for the update work items workflow. Now we can test this workflow by assigning a default value to the in argument. So for the comment, I will just say sample comment. And for the status, we should set it to completed. And after that, make sure to in the system one, close this page first. If you open that and refresh, and now in your iPad Studio, click the Run File button to test. And it works. So we did not get any error, and we can also see that all the activity was properly executed. So I think the delay that we set are all fine, as well as the selector for each activity. So that's all for this workflow. Before we close it, make sure to remove the default values that we assigned to the in argument and save the workflow. So for the next step, we will be creating the workflow for navigating to different report page because I'm not sure if you noticed, but there are workflows that um, work with the download monthly report page and work with the upload yearly report page, but we don't have yet a workflow that navigate to those pages. So for the next video, we will be working on those workflows. So yep, I'll see you in the following video.